Parahinog, the mayor of Osami City, I didn't have the second thoughts about, what will happen. Because I knew that he was going to fight it out. Why? Because there is no election. You ask a judge or a prosecutor from Marawi, was there really democracy in that city? For the longest time, there was no election. You run after him, he will kill you. The policemen who disagreed with him were also killed. So when government killed him, we started to dig, and we found the bones of the policeman still in the uniform. And so we had to take him out. I said, go and take him out. He was a criminal. And in one of the houses, they destroyed it already, but it was shown on TV. His house was almost a palace, and the wallpaper of his palace, and every Filipino saw it on TV. It was shown there. The paper wall of his palace was 500 pesos biggest currency of the Republic. So, the mayor of Iloilo City, I identified him. This is broadcast. I said, you're next. You're next. But after the mayor of Espinosa of Albuera, same thing. He shot two of his policemen in front of the people in the market because they would not obey him. And he has killed so many people. Shooting there, shooting. No election. It's always terrorism. No democracy was working in that place. And the freedom of the people to choose their own leaders was really absent. And you want me to be nice to you? You kill police officers and you act. I do not blame you. I called for them in this room in 3 batches. There are so many mayors. And I said, you be careful. He said, do not do it because I will go after you. And probably, if I have to kill you, I will kill you. And that is what I said to General Luot, who was a military man at the time that he just retired. And the idiot is now the mayor of Daan Bantayan. And he said, why do you have a sal end of 100 million? He said, because he was a successful businessman. Well, successful businessman in dealing drugs. He just omitted the last phrase. As President of the Republic of the Philippines, I have to protect my country at all costs. Maybe, whatever your rights under no will end when the interest of my country begins. Sorry to tell you. Do not ever mess up with my country. We will never understand each other. Now, how was the role of the minors? Why is there an adult and a minor? Well, because the adult is the distributor of the place. And the runner is the minor who does not have any criminal liability. So when he is arrested, he is freed immediately. Immediately. Don't ever think of that that they are sent to no such thing. Believe me, I'm telling you. The moment they're arrested, you saw several of those snatchers which was taken by a video. in EDSA, grabbing necklaces, brags and everything, and they run. And there's a drama on TV that they were arrested. You didn't ask them, what happened to the arrest? And they just say, we released him. Pangulong says there is the SW social worker. It ain't true, my friend. You are there. You have been always a senator. I've been dealing eyeball to eyeball with this problem as mayor, as a congressman, back as vice mayor, then mayor again. I should know my business. Now, look, you don't arrest. What I told them was to destroy the organizations. Believe me, shabu or distribution of drugs is always organized crime. It can never be one where you can pick up like peanuts or buying candies in the sidewalk or buying something which the itinerant selling cigarettes there whenever there is a stop in the traffic. It is always an organized crime. There's always the one who would cook. There are the lieutenants who would distribute. And there are the peddlers who deliver. Now, what about the minors? Well, some minors are also hooked into drugs. And they refuse sometimes, but not all the time. You know, minors, you hold them and they would even, so sometimes the police have to overcome the resistance so that you can be brought to the station or to the judge to answer for their misdeeds. Minsan, they suffer hematomas there in the struggle. And the following day after they are released from they are immediately released, they go to the doctor, have the examined, and after that file a case against the police. And sometimes the obscenity of it all is that they are the ones milking the police. Give me the money and I will withdraw my charges against them. Do not ever think that everything is in order in this planet. Please. Always, we have been taught that there is always the evil and the good. Do not presume goodness all the time, or this country will sink. That's why before you have rape, it is only the time, the advent of drugs, that you have seen infants, 1 year old, 18 months old. They just pick them up, roaming around, and they're taken into a corner, a building that's vacant, and they're found dead. And when they commit a crime, they rape the blind mother, rape the daughter, then stab the 1 year old, pati yung 1 year old pinakialaman pa rin. Now, if you're the president, how would you feel? Then how now the sense of responsibility of preserving the Filipino, protecting them. Look, everybody knows that when I assumed office, I fired 9 generals from the police for being linked to drugs. Who do you think killed so many persons?